Okay, today's project is to try to figure out what's wrong with my, I'm getting these weird intermittent cutouts on the turbo engine. The spark will just stop working. It doesn't really give me any reason why, it just stops, you know. I'll be eye long, boom, goes out. I I pull a spark plug out, I lay it on the top of the valve cover, crank the engine, definitely no spark happening. Okay, so it's really random. I mean, today I must idle the thing for 45 minutes while I was playing around with the thermostat. Ran perfect. I went to put the radiator cap on, and just pushed the radiator cap. Boom! It just went off. I mean, I don't know if any correlation between me touching the radiator cap and the thing going dead. I don't know. But since one of the sources of the spark comes from the distributor crank angle sensor, my understanding there's like I guess it's 6 slots in one ring of the optical sensor for the spark plugs, and there's like 360 slots for the actual angle of the engine. So what I've done here is I've got a 12-volt source connected up to the distributor to the crank angle sensor. Hope you can see that. I use the pinout from the actual cable to make sure I had the right plus and minus. So I know I got that hooked up right. Here we go. So for instance, it plugs in like that. So I have a positive lead to that spade connector and a negative on that one. I'm connecting my scope up to the two signal leads, which are here are green and white. So right now I'm on the green one. I can't remember which one that is, but whatever it is, I want you to observe the scope. Now that's at a 1 volt division per division. 1 volt per division. Let me center that up. Must be this one. There's right on one. It's right dead center, and it looks like it's about 1 volt. Let me try it again. I'm slowly rotating it. I get a nice square wave. Slow it down a little bit. There you go. Nice square wave, 1 volt. Okay. Now the hookup again is the scope is at 1x, not 10x, 1x. I've got it to the one of the leads. Again, I'll confirm that. It's connected to the green lead, and the ground connection for the scope is connected to the actual distributor body. Now we'll switch over to the white lead, signal lead. All right, this is the 6 slots. Nada. Now remember that's 1 volt per scale. I think I had to go all the way to 20 millivolts per scale to get a decent reading. There. See that? It's not as pretty and there's obviously a lot fewer because it's only 6 versus 360. But the shape isn't that great. And that's 20 millivolts as opposed to 1 volt. Now, like I said, the car will run. It'll start and run fine, but I mean, I just can't believe there's that big a discrepancy between the outputs of those two photodiodes or whatever it uses to pick up that optical sensor. I grant you the slot's very small. And I can't even seem to catch it on the one slot. I tried real hard to go real slow. Right. I can't seem to hold it right on the slot. I don't know if I can do that with the on the other one. There's so many slots, it's like you can't not hold it on a slot. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Now we'll go to the other one. I'll have to switch it back to 1 volt, otherwise it'll just blow the scale clean out. Now we'll just go to 1. Yeah, you see right there. Let me slow it down. Speed it up maybe. I'm trying to get on one slot. Can't hold it up. One, there you go. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off.